Welcome once again to Octane Mobile Gaming with yours truly, iOctane. Last week I had a bit of technical issues, so I wasn't able to upload any videos for Legendary last week. However, I started my game review, and I'll be posting a game review straight after I've posted this Legendary video. So Legendary has gone ahead and they've tried to bait us. So basically what they've done, they've given us all red tag discount. What's red tag discount? Well, it's random generated discount. So some people get 40%. I got 40%. Some people got 30%. Some got 20%, and so on and so forth. Do I think it's fair? No. I think everybody should have gotten the same discount. Basically, I see it as a test. They're basically using us as lab rat to see your reaction to the things that they do. But do I think it's a good idea? Nah, I don't think it's a good idea. I think they've broken the game. I think the game is breathing its last breath. This game is actually dying unless they actually change a lot of the stuff that they done when they brought out this massive change 4 events ago. This week they've gone ahead and they've given us a absolutely rubbish deck. It's worse than the fire commander deck that they brought out. The Gemfall, not the Gemfall I should say, because we had the Gemfall deck last event. The rainbow mechanics does not work with the current meta. It doesn't work. The only way it can work, unless you've got a support card that starts spawning gems beginning with 50 gems. Not really 50 gems, really. Probably about 16 gems. So 16 gems is just 3 gems or 2 gems, but 1 gem short of half of the board. If you start generating 2 gems, it takes you a while before you're able to use 1 support card to totally overwrite all the power gems created by the rainbow gem spawner, which in this case we have only got 1 rainbow gem spawner, which is absolutely ridiculous. You need at least 2 to completely fill the board quite quickly, as it's a slay event. So this deck is absolute rubbish. Let us just jump right in and start first and foremost with the rainbow gem spawner, which is the main card. So your main card, which is Energy Angel Coronado, is an attacker immortal killer. His base rate, as you can see, he's got high health. That means they haven't done anything to the bosses. The bosses are still gonna hit you like the kick from a mule. And it's got a higher damage output than your support card because it's an attacker. Its leader skill is 400 damage and HP for all Light Slayer hero in GVG attack. That's normal. Its battle skill, convert 3 columns of the board into rainbows of power gem 1s, plus 1 additional column per 200 immortal killer intensity. Now that is absolutely ridiculous. So it's gonna take you quite a long time to actually fill the whole board with power gem 1s. So I think you've got 7 columns and 5 rows. This will convert 3 columns, so you still got 4 columns to convert. So 4 times 2 is 8, so you need 800 immortal killer intensity to actually fill the board with this card. Unless you got 2 copies of this card, which it takes you a bit less. So 2 copies of this card will, as soon as its battle skill is ready, 2 of these cards will give you 6 columns. Now to get 2 of these cards, you got to be really lucky, or you've got to have a lot of money, because this card is guaranteed still on tier 6. They haven't brought it down to tier 5 or tier 4, it's still at tier 6. So if you don't manage to get it from the 6-star collection, you have to purchase it, and you might not be lucky to get it before tier 6, and after tier 6 it's not guaranteed, so you're gonna spend a lot of money to get 2 copies of this card. It's got a free turn cooldown and its charge rate is 9 gems. But if you look at this card, it's got a maximum of 5 column per hero. So if you got 1 copy of this hero, you're only going to convert 5 columns. So this card by itself cannot fill the complete board with power gem ones. It just can't do it. So this card is absolutely pointless, really, because as we go on, you will see that it's the only rainbow gem spawner in the deck. Absolutely ridiculous. So it's passive. If the entire board has been converted to a rainbow in 1 turn, increases in mortal killer attack by 150% for 2 turns. So by itself it can't fill the board, so you need 2 copies of this card. So that skill by itself is absolutely useless. The passive is absolutely useless without a second main card. You will never fill the board with 1 main card. It just can't. It only can convert 5 columns. We've got 7 columns. So you're not gonna fill the board. So without a second copy of the main card, the passive on the main card is absolutely useless. There we go. That's the first thing. So let's have a look at the card that is going to actually convert most of these power gem ones to light gems, light gem power gem ones, because initially it's only going to create 3 light power gem ones. All the other power gems are going to be of the opposite affinity. So you're going to have 3 water, 3 earth, 3 fire, 3 lights, and 3 dark initially. So basically your power gem spawner on the deck can only create at the beginning 3 light power gems, and they're power gem ones as well. So that's not going to do any damage. No matter how powerful your ultimate form is, that's never going to do any damage. So let's have a look at the support card, which is the card you're going to rely on to convert these gems to light gems. So the leadership skill on the support card on the ultra rare and the ultimate form has changed. So it's gone back to being 300% damage and HP for all light slayer hero. Now that tells me something, or that prompts a question. It hasn't got the 600% or the 400%, whatever it was, HP boost. It's only got 300% HP boost. So are the bosses going to hit a lot less, or are they going to still hit at the same rate that they were hitting before? The question is there to be asked. We'll see when the event starts. The battle skill, it creates 2 light power gem, both now and for the next 2 turns, plus 1 additional light power gem per 20 immortal killer intensity. This is gonna take a long time before it's able to convert the whole board from rainbow gems to light power gems. It's got a 3 turn cooldown, 9 gem charge rate. It's got a passive. If the entire board has been converted to a rainbow in 1 turn, heal for 500% of the hero recovery. Now with one main hero, you're not going to fill the board with rainbow power gems. So this skill is actually useless as well. You need 2 main hero to fill the board. So to get 2 main hero, as I said, you have to be really lucky or spend quite a bit of money. So giving us that discount, they're giving us a deck that you still need to spend loads of cash, even more so now than before. So they're using psychology on us. But I think it's not going to work this time around. I might be wrong, because you still got a lot of people out there that they just chase after cards and chase after deck. I'm not against people spending. If you enjoy the game and you've got the cash, splash the cash by all means, because it's the people who actually spend on the deck that keeps this game going. I'm not totally free to play. I used to have VIP. I've cancelled my VIP. It ends at the end of January when it runs out, unless this game has changed and I start to enjoy the game again. I'm not getting that VIP, and I probably just quit the game because it's not going in the direction that I really feel pleased about this game anymore. So your support card is a gem spawner, and what I think they should have done was it shouldn't be 20 immortal killer intensity. I think the maximum it should be is 10 or 8. 8 would be much better, but 20 is it's a long stretch. 20, a really long stretch. Okay, let's have a look at our ultra rare. Know your ultra rare. Same leader skill, which is not bad, but the battle skill on this one, it's absolutely amazing how stupid this battle skill is. This card is absolutely useless without a rainbow gem spawner. It's absolutely useless on any other deck apart from a rainbow deck. It has no other use within the game whatsoever. It can't be used with any other deck if you haven't got a rainbow gem spawner on it. So this card is absolutely useless. It's not guaranteed in the ultra pack, which it's not an ultra pack because the ultra rare is not guaranteed in the pack. The only card that's guaranteed in that pack is the support card, so it should be called a support pack because only the support card is guaranteed. So I will not call it the ultra pack. It's not an ultra pack, it's a support pack. So this card is not guaranteed in the support pack, so you're gonna spend a lot of money before you can get this card, and it is absolute trash. It's absolutely useless. It's rubbish. The complete deck is absolute garbage, worthless if you ask me. I wouldn't chase after this deck. The support card, if I get 1 or 2 support card, I'll only be using 1 support card anyway, just to do a bit extra damage. But apart from that, there's absolutely no card within this deck that I would chase after or I really would want. This deck is trash, useless. It's a waste of my time even doing this video because this deck absolutely is garbage. So it heals for 300% of this hero recovery and convert and upgrade 4 non-power gems into light power gems of 1 higher level. Not even 2 higher level, 1 higher level. So it's going to convert power gem 1s to 2s. And we haven't looked at the ultimate form as yet. That one is going to be a real kicker. Anyhow, it's got a passive. If the entire board has been converted to rainbow, in 1 turn decreases damage taken. We know exactly what we need to fill the board with rainbow gems, so let's not go there. So that's trash. Let's take a look at the illustrious ultimate form. Illustrious super knights. Illustrious super trash, if you ask me. Ain't worth it. Heal for 5,000% of this hero's recovery, so it's basically just a healer, and convert and upgrade 5 non-light power gem into light power gem of 1 higher. So you're never gonna get power gem 4s on the board because your main card will be generating power gem 1s, your ultra rare will be converting and upgrading them to power gem 2s, and your ultimate form will be converting and upgrading to power gem 3s. So basically you will only have 5 columns of power gem 3s. So this deck is absolutely trash, absolute rubbish. Passive: if the entire board has been converted into rainbow gems in 1 turn, decrease damage taken by 25%. But wait, it's got a second passive. If the entire board has been converted Won't happen. To Rainbow in 1 turn, increasing mortal killer attack by 300% for 2 turns. No, that's a real kicker. It's a kicker in a hurtful place, really. This is an insult. This is an insult to the legendary gaming community. Believe me, it's an insult. It's an insult to our intelligence. A real insult. Oh my word. Anyway, let's look at the rest of the cards. So this card is one that you might like to get if you haven't got the ultimate form. I would like to get it. I've got 2 copies of Mia. I've actually got the ultimate form. I got 1 copy of Rampaging IUOI from the Proving Ground, and I've still got almost 20,000 coins to spend, and I can't spend it because you only can purchase 1 card from the Proving Ground per season. So you're only able to purchase 12 cards within a year from the Proving Ground. What's the point? What's the point? I had 25,000 coins that I saved, and I said, okay, I'm gonna buy I'm gonna create an ultimate form. So I'm gonna buy 2 cards and then convert them to ultimate form. When I bought the first one and tried to buy the second one, I wasn't able to. You can only buy 1 card per season. That as well is rubbish. Absolute and utter rubbish. That needs to be changed. That needs to go. So that's one of the cards that you'd want to get if you need it from the 6-star collection. This is another one. Persona of Power. This is an ultra rare, just like Rampage in AUY. And this one is from the Scholar deck. It's one of the nuke decks, the Afterburn deck as I like to call it. This is not a bad card to get. This one is outdated and has no place in the game anymore. Elena Edge Runner. So if you get this one, it's only good to be dust. That one is absolutely useless. No point in it. So this is where you might be able to get one of those 3 cards, and you might be able to get the main card from this event, which is useless. So it's pointless getting that one. I think Persona of Power or Rampaging AUY would be one of the 2 cards that would be the best card to get from the collection. And that's your deck in a nutshell. So let's have a look. So what I will be using this event is I've got quite a variety of cards to use in this particular event. So this was the ultimate form that I created. I had the shiny Mia, which I got from last season collection, and I managed to get one page in and a crafted Swine Lord's Strike Team, which gives me the killer skill for this particular event, which is quite good. I'm also using Relentless Scholars. I'm using Mia. I'm going to use the Yokai deck as well. And with the Yokai deck, the Ultra Rare might not be one of the cards that you want to add to this event, because we are going to get weakened. I think one of the bosses debuff is weaken, and if you get hit with weaken, what will happen is, because the Ultra Rare actually give your deck a power boost, an attack boost, it will nullify the battle skill of that particular card. So if you notice on my deck, I haven't got the Ultra Rare, so none of these cards actually gives a attack boost. So this deck should be fine. So there's quite a combination you can use as well. If you've got Mia, if you've got Swine Lord Strike Team, Yokai deck is a really good deck, and so is the Relentless color. So that's the deck. As I said, Proving Ground, absolute a letdown. It's not a Proving Ground, it's a letdown. Really let down. Really a letdown. So from this week onward, what I will be doing, I will only be spending my gems in the support pack. It's not ultra pack, believe me, it's not. It's a support pack. You get the support card on the second tier. It's guaranteed on the second tier. That costs 1,000 gems. And the ultra, not the ultra, sorry, on the relic pack. So the relic pack, the relic is guaranteed on the second tier, so that will be 2,000 gems. If I need the support, a second copy of the support cards, because I will get a copy of the support card from the collection. So if I do need a second copy of the support card, then I'll spend 1,000 gem in the support pack to get the support card. If I don't, I'll just be buying the relic pack. And all I'll be doing is saving my gems, saving my gems, saving my gems. It's no point spending your gems. It's pointless. Nobody, well, I can't say nobody, you still got people spending on this game. You need to stop spending on this game. I'm not calling for a boycott, but I'm saying to you that it's pointless spending your money on cards that are useless. A lot of people, including myself, spend money on the past ultimate forms that are now, they've now been nerfed, because you've got 4 ultimate form on a deck and you get 1 hit and you're dead. What was the point of spending all that money on those cards that they said would be your forever cards? No, they're not forever. They're useless. We've been lied to. We've been duped. And we're still being duped. Anyway, I'm not going to moan too much because I'm actually in a happy mood. Really and truly in a happy mood. So, that's your deck. That's a deck that I'll be using. That's my take on it, and that's how I'm gonna be playing the game from here on in. Just get the relic. If I need a second copy of the support card, get the second copy of the support card, and then go from there. So tomorrow we'll make a next video when the event starts. Possible deck combination. I've stopped doing possible deck combination because deck combinations aren't really that possible if most of the cards doesn't work. You need to have a large variety of cards that you can actually choose from to create a deck to actually perform very well in the event, and that has been taken away from us because they said, oh, we are giving you the opportunity to create these decks, to create better deck creation. My foot, you can hardly create any decks with the new system. It's broken, absolute broken. I need to change it back anyway. They'll probably have to change it back or the game will die. It's breathing its last breath, as I say. Because the last event was boring. The event before that was boring. The water event was utterly boring. And this event, I'm expecting it to be boring. Will we have more keys? I hope we'll have more keys. The last Slay event, I struggled for keys. I hardly play. Most people in my guild don't even play anymore. A lot of people are leaving the game. Are you listening, network? We're getting bored. We're getting tired of your rubbish, your garbage. Give us something that we can actually enjoy. If you agree with me that network should give us value for our money, value for our time, because time is money. Even if you're free to play and you're playing this game, you're still spending your time playing this game. Because you need a player base, you need people to actually play your game. Because even the spenders need people to compete against, so the free-to-play players are valuable. And not everybody is free to play anyway. We're just average spenders. We don't just go overboard spending all our money buying useless cards. We actually, if you feel like this is a brilliant deck, yeah, I'm gonna invest probably £100 or $100. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and invest $100. That $100 was hard it took hard work to earn that $100 or that £100. We should get a bit of value for that money. We're not asking you for heaven and earth. We're just asking you for value for money, value for time. If you agree with me, drop me a like, drop me a comment. And that's all I have to say about that. So this is Octane saying peace and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by.